Alright, welcome back to another Stormgate cast. I'm algorithm0r, and this is another one of my ladder games. I play the Blue Infernal, and in this game I will be playing against TempestDawn, the Red Celestial. And TempestDawn is going to be opening up with a Creation Chamber, and I'll be opening up with a Vault and a Farm for creeping. A pretty standard opening, a single Vault from me, and a single Creation Chamber. And it looks like a prism from TempestDawn. And what's this imp gonna do? Another vault. Okay, so a double vault opening with one of my vaults delayed. Different variation. There's a couple different variations on the double vault opening. You can also do single vault into shrine as sort of a variant and follow up with another vault. And we're gonna start our creeping. Single Argent out from TempestDawn. Alright, creeping the health camp. Using that Hexen to cast a Skull of Shedda to get some fiends to help with creeping. And it looks like we just got a scan on the natural. They see I don't have my natural down yet, which I guess is enough to note if I went shrine first. If I had gone shrine first, my shrine would already be there. Maybe already be mostly done. We've got two Argents out, and looks like TempestDawn has made a Guardian Nexus, which is useful for creating Kree. And it looks like you might be positioning to take another base. And creeping the speed camp down here. Yeah, is there another base coming out? Oh, a prism. Prism to mine some Therium, maybe. Interesting. Second base from me. And TempestDawn starts creeping as well. No second collection array yet. Mostly just going for that Therium. I'm out creeping the vision camp now. And again, a second prism on that Therium. So we've got a lot of prisms before array. Interesting way to play. I think a lot of Celestial players like to play more collection array heavy than prism heavy. Although one benefit of prisms is you can move them around, which is what we're seeing here. Oh, I thought he was moving them to the mine. In fact, he was just moving down there to summon the mine. And I'm taking advantage of the fact that he hasn't creeped his speed camp yet. But now here comes some Argents. And they focus in on that Hexen, trying to get a kill on the Hexen. Instead, they're just going to be content to creep this camp without the harassment from me. And I'm just, I guess, happy to move back to my base as well. Although, actually, no, I changed my mind. I think I'm going to go for this resource camp. These Argents are also going to come for this resource camp. So we're going to get a little confrontation here. And yeah, those Argents attack and I start to pull back here. Although it looks like some of the creeps start, and now it looks like we're both creeping. He uses a scan to see that that's indeed the case. But we're gonna try and get the income off these creeps, and that's it. I guess I leave the camp behind so that TempestDawn can take it, and now TempestDawn is going to move. Oh no, he's scouting it. Okay, he's timid, doesn't want to get caught taking the camp and then maybe get a surround for me and these fiends. That makes sense, I guess. Taking the vision camp now. And alright, so TempestDawn, let's see. Got that collection array up on 3 chambers, and so this is a full base here. And the collection array makes sort of a half base there, half saturated, I should say. And looks like I've gone up to my greater shrine, and I've got a Hellforge. And let's see, did I upgrade my brutes so far? Okay, so not too much in terms of tech yet. Have I built a conclave? Yes, I have built a conclave. And a third base, although technically this is my and a half base, it's the Ethereum base. So I go to take back the towers, but these Argents and Kree come back to deny that for me. Now they're going to kill this other fiend so they can take the vision back. And it looks like I'm, for the most part, just sort of droning and turtling and teching, since I've been making some defensive structures, but my army here doesn't look super strong. And it looks like I'm just imps. And out of TempestDawn, this small army is probably not enough to do damage if he pushed into some of my defenses, so it's probably a wise choice to move back and regroup and rebuild. Interesting choice for where the Therium Purifier goes. Very defensive choice. So that might be why he's chosen that. Now, where did the Arc ship go? Oh, here it is, summoning another array. Okay, so TempestDawn getting up onto 3 bases, which is good, and has also now summoned the pencil shooter. And that's a good way to push your opponent on this map, I think. Partly because you can cheese the creeps here from the high ground, which is a common tactic. Okay, so see, these guys are basically on move command with the pencil shooter, so that they just follow and escort the pencil shooter. I've seen that he's taken that camp, so I know there's a pencil shooter on the way. So I'm getting defensive, and of course, it's my kind of luck to usually summon the creeps to fight right when the push is going to come. And this is a nice sort of surround right up on top of my units to kill my Hellborn. Both my Hellborn go down. That pencil shooter hits one of my spires, and this other spire, which I summoned, which actually did some good work for me, is also now getting attacked by the pencil shooter. And the pencil shooter goes down, but with his last pencil, he destroys that Shroud Stone. So minor damage done in that push. They, I think, managed to kill 2 expensive units with my Hellborn and kill a couple Shroud Stones. That's pretty good, as well as some fodder units as well. And I think the units that were thrown away in that fight, maybe that might have been a fair trade, an even trade. Okay, more creeping, trying to get this speed camp, and we're up to 1, 2, 3, 4 bases now. 5 bases maybe, depending how you count. Is that one actually on there? It's floating. I can't tell. It looks like it's too high. Why is it so high? Is that where it's supposed to be? I don't know. I assume it's just a visual bug. Here we are. Like I said, you can cheese from the high ground. My Hellborn are just tossing fireballs right down on this guy. He's like, who's doing that? Get off my lawn. I swear if I come out and find those kids. But yeah, not able. And ooh, Animancer's coming out from TempestDawn. Always a good tech choice for Celestials against Infernal. Especially if Infernal's going Mags and Gaunts. Kind of just melts the Man-Gaunt army. Ooh, those Fiends were a little premature trying to take that. And there we go. He goes down. Fiend's trying to take the Sword Boy. Pencil Boy, I should say. And now we're going to get another pushback. from the Infernals. Alright. Taking the camps while we wait for the pencil shooter to make its way over here. And yes, there's another camp here. Where's the pencil shooter? Here he is. The cool thing about the pencil shooter is his AI is totally bugged and he doesn't know what to do. Whoever's driving this pencil shooter just drives towards the nearest enemy that it can detect, which means that you can kind of cheese it a lot. Like you can lead it away with a dog or something into a corner. In this case, I've left it unescorted and it's starting to get some shot. This is an interesting choice. These Animasters there with some Dark Prophecies right on top of those. Oh my goodness, look at all those units just get destroyed. That's what I'm talking about, a Dark Prophecy. What a great spell. Just slows the units so they can't get away and then they die. It's kind of devastating and fun. It's like the opposite of a Miasma that does not slow you and then you run away and you don't die. Of course, that's if you're a Vanguard and you got that speed. You run away from those Miasmas. Do not stand in the Miasma, because then you will die. That's the secret. This Kree here, doing his job. He's saying, I don't want you to be on this base because I'm already on this base. I'm doubled up. I've got a Therium Purifier on the low ground. I got some strike nodes or blast nodes. I'm not sure. That's a strike node, it looks like to me. And now we've got the army, these powerful Animancers pushing up. There's no energy camp on this map, so if you want to charge up your Animancers, you got to do it with your own power banks. And I saw that army push up, and I was thinking he's going to push, so I'm up on the high ground here, getting ready to defend, throwing down an effigy. Try and get that white health. And here's a Kree saying, hey, is there a base here? Not yet, there ain't. I'm on 3. You might be on 4 bases, but I'm on 3. And I've got a bank, so another effigy down. Can't see that Kree. Just guarding my 3rd base. And maybe because TempestDawn can see I'm only on 3 bases and I haven't taken a 4th yet, he's content to just say, well, I'm on more bases. I'm going to build up, make more army. And sure enough, he's got an army supply that is significantly higher than mine. He's got about almost 40 more than me. So there's no real reason why he needs to push into me. And again, he goes, gets that pencil shooter. Why not let the pencil shooter push with us? It really does great AoE damage. And like I said, why not build up? He's got 2 Archangels now. Nice devastating unit as well. Alright, this army just waiting for that pencil shooter. Here it comes. Looks like I am going to put down my base here. I've moved my army out, and I've put down some defense. And here we go. Pencil shooter first. Shooting at an effigy. Very interesting targeting. That pencil shooter really has no idea what it's doing. Ooh, we got a nice crash right down on the gaunts here. And another one. Another Archangel right inside the Hellborns. Ooh, that's really devastating. They're right inside the squishy units. We've got a couple Gaunts and Brutes just tanking all these Argents up front. A Dark Prophecy going down on those Gaunts. Another Dark Prophecy going down. Oh, and a 3rd Dark Prophecy. All these units getting so smoked by those Dark Prophecies. And another Dark Prophecy going down on the Hellborns. Holy smokes. And we've got Focus Fire on Hellborns now. These 3 Hellborns over here, I think they were focusing the Animancers, because the Animancers are gone now, and somehow a bunch of Fiends from those infested units helped clean up. Very interesting turn of events. With that bank I have recapped up or remaxed up to 150 supply. And now I'm pushing up again. Now this 2 blast nodes, 3 strike nodes. This is a very well defended base. Although I do have these Hellborns in the back. And we've got some Argents and Kree coming up behind to attack the Hellborn. Oh, and an Archangel Blast. That's an upgraded Archangel now with that area of effect. And those poor brutes walking right through. The brutes versus the Archangel. These fiends against the Argents. And the Hellborn in the back just trying to get some pot shots off. And the Archangel comes up and down. Boom. And the Archangel goes down. Okay. Alright, so retreat from the Infernal Army, even though I remaxed. I got back up to 136 again. TempestDawn at 124 with another Archangel and some Korean Argents up here. This base, I did damage to the static D, but that was it. That was it. And more creeping over here. I think we're just, again, the creep camps reset. You want to have those boosts and bonuses, so you take a minute or so to clear your camps. We've got those upgrades on the Hellborns now. This base is up now. So again, we're on bases. We've mined out of our first. We each got, I got 3, he's got 4 technically because he got this one in here. And there's a dragon out on the map now too. So again, my army supply is about 50 more, sorry, than his. And he's gonna try and get his camps. He's got 3 of those Archangels, which can be pretty devastating. He's got Argents and some Kree for a bit of a front line. Here we go, my big old ball, big old mass. Oh, there's some Animancers. Do we get the oh, those Dark Prophecies are devastating. The dragon trying to go toe to toe with oh, he gets taken out by those Archangels. And now the Archangels are like, let's just get right on that back line. Look at that area of effect damage. Oh, devastating. Although we got some mags here. Oh, and those Archangels just jump right back into the Hellborns. Oh my goodness, that damage. Those Hellborns doing their work, but oh, going down. Another one going down. These Archangels. Oh, and another one, another Hellborn going down. Those blast nodes up there doing a little extra damage. Oh no, no. See, like, I mean, you can run as far as you want, but blast nodes will follow you to the end of the earth. Oh, too many blast nodes up there. Don't want to fight into that. Okay, wisely perhaps walking this way. Those poor Gaunts, what are you doing? Don't just move command into them. That's their healing camp, but now I'm standing in it so I can take it. Ooh, and there's an Archangel right in the back. These Archangels getting some great devastating hits. Strike nodes, Animancers. Oh, right on the Hellborn. Double Dark Prophecy. Oh, jeepers, jeepers. Those spells are so devastating. And, well, no more Hellborn in this army. That makes it very hard to do any kind of actual attack, since this Celestial is very, very well turtled up. And we've now got the Glorious base being taken. This is the double ore plus the theory plus the Luminite. So it looks like TempestDawn has been up in the income for much of this game, and has got a really nice defense laid up, making it hard for me to penetrate. Maybe another pencil shooter will do the trick. So my poor little imp finally is like, I need a base, and then Killed by a Kree. Not cool. Not cool, imp. Okay, pencil shooter. Oh, and we got the same idea. Although, of course, Celestials, they don't need to cheese from the high ground. They can cheese from the low ground. Whoa. I said it. You heard me say it. I'm sorry. That skill is really good. Really powerful, useful skill for the Celestials. Now we just stand on the opposite side of the rocks. The difference here is I could see him with the vision tower, and he could not see me. So I waited for him to walk away, and then I was like, no more rocks. No more rocks. Now, was this a good idea? I don't know. I got the pencil. See, this pencil got confused. He's like, where should I go? I was going that way, but now I'm going this way. Okay, walked up the ramp. Oh, one Dark Prophecy, but the stuns come down. Oh, another Dark Prophecy. But again, the stuns from the Magmadons are stopping the Dark Prophecies. Nonetheless, those Archangels drop down and do some really serious damage on top of the Gaunts. There's not much left here, but the pencil shooter is still shooting his pencils. Oh, get it, pencil. Yeah, that's the kind of pencil damage you're looking for. Ooh, I held commanded on my unit so they wouldn't charge into the... Oh, and there's a Dark Prophecy. Oh, I don't like that. Don't like that. Oh, Dark Prophecy does friendly fire, though. Oh. I did not notice that they stood in their own Dark Prophecy. That was pretty devastating. If it's devastating to me, it is devastating to you. It's devastating both ways. That's the way it is. And I still haven't been able to do any kind of meaningful damage with any of my pushes. I keep kind of erasing the army, but he keeps erasing my army too, or at least much of it. I am trying to keep some of these high Ethereum cost units alive, like my Hellborns, and just keep remaxing with a bunch of these cheaper ones, like the Brutes. But again, TempestDawn is matching my income, if not exceeding it, with the Celestials. Now here I'm just hugging these slimes, I think. I'm just letting them know, we love you, and then we murder them. Yeah, then I murder them. But you just gotta spend a few minutes, you know, telling them that they're important to you. And, okay, so killed those slimes. We now got a, whatever base this is, 6th base, 7th base going down for TempestDawn. Another army Animancers adding Cabals, which I think is also a great unit. I love the Cabal. If there's one unit that makes me want to switch over to the Celestial faction, it's the Cabal. I just want to take mind control everything. I feel like it would be a fun strat. It's probably not a great strat, but a fun strat. Alright, get in the resource camps. You know, there's really only two choices for me. I can keep pushing into those well-defended bases, or I can build up and then try and do a big, heavy push. And that's sort of what I've been going with, is like, okay, build up, get a lot of units so that those blast nodes and stuff are not gonna, you know, erase my whole army. And, okay, getting lucky here, getting in on this before the blast nodes are up. But this army's coming back, sure enough. Alright. We got a Dark Prophecy in the back there. Oh, that's a good way to cut off that army. Another Dark Prophecy. Another Dark Prophecy. Another Dark Prophecy. Don't stand in it, my friends. Oh, luckily I'm able to cancel a lot of those Dark Prophecies with the stun. It's the one bonus of the Magmas. Stunning the Animancers, stopping their channeling ability. Alright, now it looks like there are Blast Nodes doing the Blast Node business, but there are only Argents left from the army. Oh, there are a couple Kree here. And these Hellborn finally are getting a little bit of free reign to just kill some of these buildings, Blast Nodes, and oh look, there's some on the low ground too. These Argents microwing back to get all that defensive bonus. More fiends chasing them up now. I micro some of them back. These Hellborn, though, are almost unprotected. This is looking a little dangerous. Although I am doing damage. And, oh, and the reinforcements arrive just in time. Oh, that Animancer was not able to get any Dark Prophecy off. Oh, and TempestDawn GG's out. I hope you enjoyed this game. Thanks a lot for watching, and stay tuned for some more Stormgate content.